fight for the future, for the benefit of Ghanaian people. And that is what we are offering. We offer it today, just before the May 11th elections. That is what we offer it to you here in East London, all over the Llano. We are the greatest goal! The greatest goal! That has ever addressed our minds. The goals, let us address our minds. The goals who defend that they are an alternative, and that they are the wanted party. We are saying to you tonight that they are not an alternative. They have never been, and they will never be an alternative to the People's Progressive Party spirit. My friends, residents, comrades, we have served and we have created miracles in this land of ours. And when they say that they can do better, we must ask ourselves, what and where is the evidence? What is their track record? What are their plans? What are their policies? What evidence do they bring and put on the table that allows them to say we can do better than the People's Progressive Party? And we are saying to you tonight that there is no alternative, my friends. There is no alternative to the People's Progressive Party system. There is no alternative in the government of choice. It is a government with a track record. It is a government that has served the Guyanese people faithfully. And this idea, this notion, this attempt by the PNC, otherwise the PNC, the fight themselves on the Guyanese people, worthy of your vote, we must condemn. We must condemn the APNU. And we must say to the Guyanese people, yes, People's National Congress is a part of the past and that belong in the past. And the dislike of the past should be matched by their abandonment of all of their pretenses to lead, to take the Llano forward. They cannot do it. The records have shown that they are capable of doing it. The records have shown that the People's Progressive Party is the government of the future. We are saying to you tonight that what we have gained, what this country has achieved, is deeply rooted, convinced that economic development has seen us progressing under the 23 years of the People's Progressive Party civic in government. And our vision, my friends, our vision, clearly, we will not fool you. We will not deceive you. We will not hand you promises. We are saying to you we have concrete moves. We are saying to you in Eastern Belt, and we're saying to all Guyana, economic development, social sector, and improve the lives and improve the standard of living of Guyanese people. It is all a reflection of our successes in the economic development of Guyana. And tonight, we are offering 5 more years. We are offering 5 more years. Our manifesto clearly, unambiguously says what we will be doing, what you Guyanese can expect from the People's Progressive Party Senate over the next 5 years. We are saying what we are putting in the manifesto. It rests, comrades. It rests on 23 years that have already gone under the PPP spirit. 23 years of success, and there is absolutely no reason, none whatsoever, to make any assumption that the 5 years to come will not be 5 years as glorious, 5 years as successful, 5 years of more economic development in Guyana under the People's Progressive Party. This, my friends, is what the People's Progressive Party vision. It speaks loudly. The things that you know, things that you experience, things that you have seen the PPP doing over the last 23 years. We are not asking you to dream. We are not asking you to indulge in idle promises. The track record that made our 5 years of undertakings outlined in our manifesto, it has made them all global. It has made them all possible. It has made them the kind of things that the Guyana of today would need to achieve to continue the progressing under the People's Progressive Party. So, my friends, as we approach the 11th of May 2015, let us be led by logic and common sense and our own abiding in this country, ourselves, our community, our families. And once we accept that that is the basis of prosperity and progress and peace to this our beloved Guyana. My friends, I want to close tonight by making a special appeal. A special appeal to our brothers and our sisters, and say to them that yes, a lot of water has passed under the bridge, but indeed all the evidence points, all of the information that is available, all of it points to the People's Progressive Party and its successful role in developing on that basis to say to you, May the 11th, the PPP deserves your vote. The People's Progressive Party deserves your support. The People's Progressive Party has earned your support. Vote wisely, my friend. Let us abandon blind loyalty and let us put the interests of ourselves and our families and our communities, let us put them in front and vote solidly for the People's Progressive Party. Put your X next to the cup. Put your X next to the cup. On May 11th, 2015. Let the PPP Senate be returned and let us be assured of 5 more years of progress, 5 more years of prosperity, 5 more years of Donald Rabotai at the head of. Thank you.
Thank you, comrades. Like Comrade Johnson said, 5 more years of prosperity. We cannot go back to no water, no healthcare, no education, living off the boats. It's freedom time. So, how we behave? This is how we behave. That's how. Some people don't behave like this. And that's okay. Please do love me. Thank you very much.
feels so nice. No one can block our progress. What love for our country. We have passed the test. Our confidence is so high. We feel we can fly. Yes, even reach the sky. 'Cause we are one country, one party. Same destiny. Everybody singing our party, our country. Won't be deceived. Let's go. Loyal to the beautiful country. We love you forevermore. We dream of a nation free in unity, and for our leaders, blessings from above. Our vision is stability for sure. Our age with destiny. So let's go on Guyana and make it more secure. 'Cause we are one country. Progress you see, but I mean much more. What opposition feel, leaders on the floor. We want the hydro, they cut the budget. Little and airports, they cut the budget. We want new airports, they cut the air out of parliament. So when we put back this government, we cut the air out of parliament. One more time, let me hear you say. Put your hands like a bee for victory. Put your hands like a bee for victory.
Important. And we think every vote is important. And we think everyone must hear the side of each political party. And then on May 11th, make your decision. The PPP has been in power for a number of years. And we have tried to bring justice to Guyana. We have tried to bring equality to Guyana. We have tried to correct all the wrongdoings of the past. And we tried to build and strengthen. It was not a very nice place. And we came into power because we promised, and Jenny Jagan gave his word, that we'll work towards making this country a better place for all of us. For children, for old people, young people, men and women, boys and girls. Road. When we look at the beautiful country that we have, and then when we remember the past, and if we don't remember the past, if we ask our grandparents about the past, our aunts and our sisters and our brothers about the past, then they will tell us the type of comparisons. What I want us to do is look at the past and look at the present. Look at what this country went through, look at where we are today, and then allow people to make a decision as to what they want to do on May 11th. We must not believe in empty promises. We must believe in those who say what they will do. Because before we came into power, those who want to get power today were in power for 30 years. And what did they create? There were no trained teachers. Nothing was proper in our schools. The buildings were run down. The roofs had leaks. The steps were in bad shape. The whole institution had collapsed. Teachers were too busy selling sugarcane than to teach their children. There were no trained teachers in our school. Everything had collapsed. What did we do? We could have college, so teachers are trained throughout this country. Teachers can be trained in Georgetown, in Berbice, in Essequibo and Linden. We now have hundreds of trained teachers. We've rebuilt all our schools. Access to education. They're no longer backward. They're now part of society. Comrade, that's just one analysis. But we have done more than that. We have done more than that. When we came into power, these are what we have done in the area of housing. But we know even that is not enough. We are going beyond that. We are building small starter homes. These are comparisons. This is a chance for you to make a choice. Do you want to go back in the days of 20 people in one house? Or you want house? Or you want house? Painted house? Loans? This is what we're doing in this country. We are going to develop our country. Comrades, water. Water. When we came into power, there was no access to potable water. 95% of the people in this country had no potable water. You had to travel miles and miles to get water to drink, water to cook. To take a bath, you take a shower, you do that. Today in Guyana, 95% of the people in this country have access to potable water. You can now have a bath in your house. You can now have water in your kitchen. These are the kind of things that we have done. So you have to make the it's for us to look at the truth. This is not about ethnicity. This is about who will do for you. This is who will do for you. That's what's critical. Come on, let's look ahead. Let's look ahead. When we came into power, there was public hospital. There were no doctors. There were no medicine. There were no workable centers. When you gave birth to a baby, the rat will carry the baby too. Those are the conditions we met in Guyana. Nothing worked. No doctors. What have we done? We have repaired the hospital. We have rehabilitated the hospital. We are now training 800 doctors in Cuba. Hospital have doctors, more doctors than dog in Guyana. 95% of the health centers are now working. They're now working health centers where everybody can go and be taken care of. That's what we're about. We're about health services. We'll ensure that the poor and the sick and those who have illness are taken care of. That's what we're about. Comrades, we recognize that we live in a country where people have divided views and divided opinions. But it is our duty to build and construct for everyone. This country, when we came to power, was almost as worse as Haiti. Was almost as worse as Haiti. This country was noted for lines. You line up for kerosene oil, you line up for toilet paper. This country was short of every single item. Look at Guyana today. Look at our communities today. You go in the community, there was one car. Now you see dozens and hundreds of cars. It shows growth, it shows development. This country now has freedom. Look at this today. We are in a public meeting and people can object, people can keep noise. This is freedom. That's what we fought for. And we love it. We love it. Everybody have the right. Show your posters. Give your view. We don't have any problem. No problem. Freedom. This is freedom. This is freedom. This is what we're fighting for. Freedom and liberty. The right to say yes, the right to say no. Comrades. At the end of the day, after the May 11th, all of us must continue to speak to each other. All of us must continue to be brothers and sisters. We must not be divided by ethnicity, or we must not be divided by political parties. We are Guyanese. We must continue to love each other. We must continue to care for each other. I have laid out before you the various issues that will cause us to be different. We laid out the various issues that will cause us to be different. The political parties have different views and different vision of to move this country forward. History has shown that we have built this country. We have developed this country. History has shown that the PNC APNU has moved this country backwards. They have starved this country. They have destroyed this country. They have caused us to be poor. They have caused us to be poor. They have taken food out of our mouth. They have taken money out of our pockets. They have refused to give us jobs. They have brutalized us. They have taken advantage of us. Today we have freedom. Today we have a better quality of education, better quality of housing. We have better quality of health. And the most important thing today, we have liberty. We have liberty and we have freedom. Comrades and friends, we have several speakers here tonight. Several speakers tonight. And now I'm going to call to the podium no other than Member of Parliament, Mr. Joseph Hamilton. Thank you very much. Odinga. Ladies and gentlemen, in this community, like we have been doing in all communities in Guyana, where we go to speak to communities and to put before them Guyana that we have today and the Guyana. What I would attempt to have persons do who are listening to this meeting is to reflect on your own lives. Where were you 20 years ago? What you had, if anything, 20 years ago? Where, what education your children had? Where were you residing? Whether you owned anything? And tonight, as we come to you and speak at this meeting, we of the People's Progressive Party Civic, and that is the fact. Many persons say that at these elections we should not discuss the past. But I normally say that an informed decision about who can do better for you in the future is to compare what have done when they're in government. The fact is, we are told that Granger can do better. The fact is, Mr. Granger was never in government, never served in government, and so you are incapable of making that determination. I'm always intrigued that when we go into some communities, that they have the PPP program is not working for them. I'm always intrigued that as much as persons say they don't want to hear us, they come out in the numbers to listen to us. It must be that way they know that we have something to say. And therefore, we have come in this community. And tonight, we have come to put before the community the programs and the plans of the People's Progressive Party Civic, and to ask you to reflect on your own. Today we have thousands of cars that we did not have 20 years ago. And I'm always intrigued when persons say the PPP has done nothing, and some of the same persons in what the PPP has done, they are driving what the PPP has done, and whatever they were able to accomplish over the period, it was because of an environment created by the People's Progressive Party Civic, an environment that is different to the environment before. Today, an ordinary person, a poor person, it would be a good thing for them to do that. We, just last Saturday, the plan to develop this country in the next 5 years. The plan to ensure that our children are more educated. The plan to ensure more of our people. We are able to treat citizens who have heart conditions in days gone by before the PPP came into office. The fact is, again, as persons who suffered renal failure, persons who had heart complications, again the families had to be preparing to have a funeral for their family. Today, you can have procedures, and we have hundreds of people who are kept alive because we have the Caribbean Heart Institute. And I can put to you the list of things that have happened in healthcare, and we come to you to say that on May 11th, you want to do things. We come to you to say to you that the better option on May 11th is to vote for the People's Progressive Party. The fact that you can come to this meeting, the fact that you can come to this meeting with all your excitement, it is because 1992, the People's Progressive Party brought back to this country a democratic culture so that tonight you can come and you can extol your preference for leadership of this country. And so we say to you, enjoy one of the things that the people of tonight we say to you that on May 11th, you made a voted in times past. And we will take the same message. We will take the same message, the message to you, to say to you that when you compare 28 years to 23 years, 23 years has done better than 28 years. And no one, we speak to you, those that are streaming, we speak to you, those that are listening, and what we are assured, the fact that we have so many persons coming out to this meeting tonight, it must be that they wanted to hear what the People's Progressive Party has to say, and they know we have something to say to them. So come out to friends, people of East London, all the excitement is there. From where our enrollment at primary school for children was less than 60%. Today, Guyana is one of the countries, we are about 88% to ensuring we have universal secondary education. And therefore, we say to you that the People's Progressive Party is the party for you to give your vote to in your own interest and your children's interest. And tonight, when you are finished with all the exhilaration, I would say Party Senate, we are the People's Progressive Party Senate. We know and we are assured, because we count on the intelligence of the Guyanese people, and therefore we are assured, President of this country. That is our assurance, because the Guyanese people, they have seen themselves progress, they have seen themselves uplifted, they are able to own those who did not own. Children of parents who have to be renting, who have no opportunity to hold on. Today their children at the age of less than 30, they are able to own their own home. And that is the legacy of the People's Progressive Party today. And so, we will continue to speak to all where they are, regardless of how they might have voted in the past. And we say to you, the people of this area tonight, that from May 11th, as citizens of Guyana, under the banner of the People's Progressive Party, continue to develop our country. Thank you very much. I would like to, I believe that Mr. Granger and Apnu doesn't want this. I believe that what she's doing here tonight is not good for Apnu and not good for the leadership of Apnu. I do not believe that Mr. Granger sent you to disrupt a PDP. I'm suggesting to you that this cannot be the policy of our youth. But if this is the policy of our youth, so be it. Because when we require this meeting tonight to show the behavior, if you behave like this when you're not in power, imagine what would happen if you were in power. This behavior scares the hell out of me. So, I'm just asking you to be civil in the public meeting.
enthusiasm of this crowd here tonight tells me that democracy is alive and well in Guyana. And so, you have a democracy. And this is especially a message to the women. We are saying to you that about our commitment to women in Guyana. We know that feminism is not about reinforcing women who are strong, because by nature women are strong. But it is a way for you and the world to change the perception of women. The PPP has brought to women in Guyana the means of transforming their skills, whether academic or vocational, into lucrative markets. And I know many of you who are here this evening would have benefited. I am very much sure that there would be at least 5 persons who would have some point in time applied for loans to establish their businesses and was granted those. The People's Progressive Party says it has an agenda for you to transform what you call a fun hustle and a little hustle into a lucrative and beneficial business. Freeness. We are about helping you to help yourself. If you ask many of your parents and your grandparents, they will tell you how much freeness means. And we are saying to you that it has not fallen on deaf ears. We are not saying to you that we are going to give you gifts on a platter. We are saying to you that we have the process, we have the systems in place for you to help yourself, because the best thing in life is a person who can help themselves. We want to transform you from being dependent to be independent. And we know you want that for yourselves. Where the women are concerned, we have our programs. Currently, you are very much aware of our Women of Worth program, where you can go and you can apply for a loan. Those women who will have their small stands, some of you do cake icing, some of you do knitting, and you apply for that loan and it's granted to you. You have the iPad program, which is open to everyone across Guyana, where you who have your small shops or you have your stands, you can go into iPad and nobody don't ask you for a party card. You can go into iPad, and many of you would have done that, and you would have applied for the loan and it was granted to you. We are saying to you that there's the Young Protect program, where those who dare to adventure into larger businesses, where through the Republic Bank and the government of Guyana, you can go, you will get training, and that training allows you to manage your business effectively and efficiently. And then you're given the possibility of applying for that loan from the bank, and where you can establish a larger business. We're saying to you that we will not stop there, that we will continue to have microfinancing for business persons. We're saying to you that as you continue to grow and transform yourself, you will transform the lives of your entire family. We're saying that we know that there are parents who have children and they have to work, and there is the need for them to have daycare centers that are affordable in communities where you can have your children taken care of at affordable rates, and you can go to work resting and assuring that you have left your child in good hands. We are saying to you that many of you will have the possibility of establishing those daycares because it's in your community and you will have the ability and the finance to establish those daycares. We're saying to you, housewives, they must be able to earn some kind of income for themselves. And so we're encouraging through our ICT programs for women to be able to get online. There is a lot of persons across the world. Not put that to waste, but develop on it. And that is why we're bringing to you our ICT programs. Already in some of our schools, there are ICT labs. And many of you will benefit, and some of you have already begun to benefit from it. And we're saying to you, do not let it go to waste. Use it and use it effectively. As we continue with our programs in Guyana, we know that there are challenges. We are not coming to you with promises because you all know the saying that promises happens to be comforts for fools. And so we do not see you as fools. We know that you have the intelligence and the well-being to understand what we're saying to you. But we know it's your democratic right to reject. But we
there's a public meeting, and there are always consequences. And we intend to remind Mr. Granger about this disruption of our meeting. So I hope the adults and the young people who are sent by the adults to disrupt this meeting will understand that this is recorded, because this is an organized disruption by happening. We don't appreciate it. We don't disrupt their meetings. We think this is bad. The PVP, we have lightning. And our lightning is no other than Dr. Luncheon. The black lightning.
And for all others who are gathered here tonight, gathered here to hear what the People's Progressive Party has to say, I want to start by saying how I appreciate this opportunity to return to East Rhineville. Many of you who are old enough remember I was here in 85. I was here in 92, 97, 201, 206, 211. And I'm here again in 2015. And my friends, I want to be associated with the People's Progressive Party renewing its mandate to govern. And if nothing else, it says to you, it asks the question of service. And the People's Progressive Party has served all of the people of Guyana. All of them. Not only East Rhineville, all over Guyana. And we come to you tonight, and we say the same thing to Guyanese everywhere. Give us the chance. Allow